So it looks like the Real Housewives of Dubai ladies are responding to Lisa Rinna's Instagram story that she's now deleted, where she says she can never argue with Garcelle without being calling racist. And of course, now all of a sudden, I'm in it. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So a quick synopsis of what is happening here. So yesterday we did a video talking about these posts that Lisa Rinna from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills made on her Instagram. She has now deleted those posts. Not sure exactly why, but it wouldn't be the first time that she's posted and deleted some really stupid things that she's posted in the past. And I honestly didn't even want to do a follow-up video to this story because Lisa Rinna likes the attention no matter what the attention is. But Bravo, we're watching you because what she said really is like, wait, so what are you trying to say?
What is it?
And now it's opening up a can of worms of all the problematic things Lisa Rinna has said over the years. So as I said to you before, Lisa Rinna last night posted on her Instagram story this: "We fight on our show. If we fight with Garcelle, we are all of a sudden called a racist. That's bullshit. I will not accept that. I will express myself when and how I want, and I am not afraid of any of you hoes." She didn't stop there. In a second Instagram story post, she says, "And if you are just so triggered by our show, and a lot of you P words are, go watch Dubai." So I already knew that this wouldn't be good for her, especially when it comes to the other ladies of Dubai. And as you know, I said, a lot of people are questioning, why go watch Dubai? The show that's filled with the majority of black and brown women? Well, just took a couple of hours before it was daylight in Dubai, and the ladies, the girls, are fighting. They're not fighting. So, both Chanel Ayan, Caroline Brooks, and Lisa Milan have chimed in on what Lisa Rinna posted on her Instagram. And to be honest with you, I didn't think the ladies would respond just because this is a part of the Real Housewives franchise. They're a part, but never to be defeated. They're like, no, that is not going to happen on our watch. And I love it for them. I love it for them. So this is what, first of all, Chanel Ayan posted first. She says, "Rinna, Africa called and they want their lips back. Keep Dubai out of your mess and your mouth. Tune in next Wednesday, 9 p.m. for a brand new episode of The Real Housewives of Dubai." And she added Bravo TV. A lot of people started speculating, is this just Rinna's way of helping promote Dubai? They don't need her help. The ratings, for those of you like, oh, it's not in the millions. It's a new show with people that you don't necessarily know. Even Caroline Stanbury, not a lot of you folks here in the States knew who she was. Their ratings are pretty damn good. They're building. But then our girl Lisa Milan, yes, I'm going to say our girl because pay attention to why I'm saying our girl, because someone throws me under the bus in this whole situation. Why am I in it? So Lisa Milan responds to Chanel Ayan's post and says, "She does not want this heat. We're not Beverly Hills. We will drag her from right up off that doctor's table to the desert." Chanel Ayan responds, "The desert heat hits different." My dream team.
Yes, my team. The dream team.
Speaking of my dream team, Caroline Brooks, and sidebar, I found out that Caroline, the only reason why people call her Brooks, of course, is because there's two Carolines on the show, but she prefers us call her Caroline. And to be honest with you, she's the only Caroline that matters on the show to me. Just saying. Anyways. So, first of all, Caroline Brooks objectively asks Lisa Rinna and says, "Why did you mention our show in your post? What did you mean by, quote, go watch Dubai?" But she wasn't done. She wasn't done. Caroline Brooks wasn't done. Because, you know, I have to agree with her. Like, you don't want to just jump to conclusions because we all were wondering, what do you mean by go watch Dubai? What does that have to do with what you're trying to say here? And who are you saying it to? Caroline decides to post on her Instagram story, tagging us in the Instagram story.
Why am I in
it?
it?
And you could have did
Now,
it.
see how I get wrong
because
this
you never
I ain't even did
apologized.
that.
Kempire. The girls are fighting. That's a running joke because I said that when the Dream Team were fighting on Real Housewives of Dubai. So for those that didn't get what she was saying, the girls are fighting. Hashtag Real Housewives of Dubai, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And then she asks me, she says, get your girl. She is not my girl. And this is very obvious that you do not watch all of my videos, which I understand. I put out a lot of videos. She's not my girl. Just to clear this up for those that don't know. Get your girl from Beverly Hills before she writes any more checks her ass can't cash. I was told this is the third time Lisa Rinna mentioned our show in a shady or negative way. That was news to me. Was that news to anyone else? That was news to me. I was like, oh, is she jealous of something because they have real money and they don't have rats running through their kitchen? I was told this is the third time Lisa Rinna mentioned our show in a shady or negative way. Keep your posts and aggression directed at the women on your show. Tread lightly, Rinna. Your words or posts are reckless and disrespectful. Calling people and hoes on your public Instagram page not so classy. And then she has the premium trash gif going. So the ladies are truly bothered. And a lot of these ladies aren't familiar with Lisa Rinna and her past of problematic behavior. I just gave you a small instance. I gave you a small instance yesterday when it was a photo of her and Harry Hamlin, him wearing a swastika on his shirt at a Halloween party. I think it was Kyle's Halloween party. Well, Kyle was there. I don't know whose party it was. But that wasn't the only time. Shout out to all of you that were tagging me in a video of some of the problematic things that Lisa Rinna has said, including when she was talking to TMZ and making assumptions, ignorant assumptions.
Well, at first I thought maybe you were a gang member. Yes, you looked like you just got out of a car from South Central and then you might, like, caught me.
But everybody has tattoos.
No, but you look shady.
And what makes her think he's a South Central gang member?
Because of his tattoos.
Justin Timberlake's a South Central gang member?
What ethnicity is John?
John is from Hawaii.
So, not white.
And then when she was on the Wendy Williams show.
We don't need to be fighting on TV like that. That's enough of that type of TV. Reality TV.
And why do you do that? Why do you think that the black folks fight so much on TV?
And then just most recently on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, where Garcelle confronted her and said,
someone told me that you said that I should have never brought race into this show, that this show is not that kind of show.
I would never say that, by the way.
I don't know that.
Garcelle, you have it out for me, and I want to know why.
I don't have it out for you.
Why?
Rinna. The race thing really bothered me.
But I never said it. So where'd you get it?
I'm not saying a word about that.
so here's the thing. Bravo, what are you going to do? You can't just allow someone to do this out of nowhere. Because I think a lot of us, not just black content creators, a lot of us were just like, where did this come from? Oh, because we weren't talking about you during the last episode? Or was this your way of defending your friend? As you know, Diona Jenkins and Garcelle had not a back and forth because Garcelle was asked a question on Watch What Happens Live in regards to her being the most unwelcoming and the ignorant comment that Diona Jenkins made to Philly Diva on Instagram. And she said, first of all, she's nuts and she's uneducated. And then Diana decided to post on her Instagram all the money that she's donated to Haiti, as if you can't be uneducated and still give money to Haiti. What you said and did was uneducated. And as I said to you before, she was being kind using the word uneducated. She was being kind. It was ignorant. And I did notice that on Instagram, Diana posted, I guess these guys were saging out her home. Girl, you're going to need a lot more stage than that based on what we've been hearing about you in your past, Room 23. Hayden Panettiere.
We feel betrayed.
You know what? I feel betrayed.
Go somewhere. Back to Rinna. Oh, you thought we were done, Lisa Rinna. No, we're not done, Lisa. Then our friends over at Bravo While Black told me a story in their Instagram stories, but also let me know under my post when covering the story that Lisa Rinna had some other issues besides the one that I just pointed out. She had issues with Star Jones, so much so Star Jones felt so harassed she had to get her lawyers involved. I mean, look, a lot of you are like, oh, you guys want to make everything about race. You want to make everything about race. When the puzzle pieces start to come together, what is it about? As I said to you yesterday in my video, I was like, she's not the first one that I would get rid of. But at this point, based on her behavior, she should not be allowed to post and delete things like that. Because in the real world, in corporate America, we would suffer consequences for posting things like this. Just saying. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to Lisa Rinna and what she posted, but also the Real Housewives of Dubai ladies responding to what she posted. Let's continue that conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.